Hey guys, the last Splatfest for Splatoon 2 just happened this past weekend. It was a bunch of fun, and now it's kind of bittersweet. I mean, we did get 2 full years of support of the Splatfest, but now it's over. I guess we do have Splatoon 3 to look forward to, but the developers have recently said that that game isn't even in development yet. What are you doing? Cut it out. But with over 10 million copies sold in just 2 years, you know Splatoon 3 is at least in the very early stages of development. I mean, it just has to be. It was such a popular game. So in this video, I'm going to give my predictions of what new mechanics could be added to Splatoon 3. What are my hopes? What are my dreams to make Splatoon 3 the best one yet? Come on, I already told you to stop. Really annoying someone dancing inside of my video. God. Anyway, guys, sit back, relax, grab your favorite snack. Yum, 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 yum. Enjoy the video. Don't forget to sub, and here we go. Okay, first thing first, there's something I need to get out of the way. It's that dang, annoying loading screen. I know Pearl and Marina have a lot of information to tell us, but there's got to be a different way. There's so many times where I put in Splatoon 2, and then I see this stupid load screen, and you're pressing A, pressing A, pressing A, and you just cannot get past it. It is so frustrating. So I'd get rid of that completely, or just make it optional. Another massive change that needs to happen is Splatoon 3 needs to launch with content. When Splatoon 2 came out, it barely had any content at all. There weren't many maps, there wasn't many modes, there's little additions. People were calling it Splatoon 1.5. I'm sure you all remember that stupid freaking title, 1.5. But whatever, it kind of was. And then it was great that Nintendo gave us so much support over the last 2 years, and now it really does feel like a fleshed out sequel. But at launch, I think Splatoon 3 needs to have a lot of brand new content, maps, clothes, everything. So you really feel like you're getting the 3rd edition of the game. I have to admit, I don't play Splatoon games for their single player story content, play for multiplayer, but I did have a great time with the most recent campaign, but I want to see that story mode go to the next level. I want to see them bring in a story with lore and adventure and a little exploration, so you really find out you're playing the campaign and really find out more about what is going on in this world. Maybe there's even a way to play the story mode in co-op, so you could play with random people or your friends, and together you could find out what's going on with this IP, what's going on with these characters, what happened, what the bad guys are. You know, I just want more to sink my teeth into. I think it would just be great to have more of a story. I'm not saying I definitely want Splatoon 3 to be open world story, but to have some really big maps, more to explore, you know, so maybe you don't need to explore everything, but if you do, maybe you're rewarded with some secret weapons. I just think that would be great. I did love the Octo expansion when it came out. Thought it was very challenging, but like it was really good with the puzzles and the crafting. I'd just love to see that, you know, just bigger. And, you know, I want to put into the original game. Like I just said, more content the better for Splatoon 3. Could you even imagine an open world Splatoon game? One thing that all players love to do is customize their character. So I would say let's take the customization thing and just put it up to 1,000. I mean, let's add more clothes, more weapons. Maybe we could actually change the characters so there's many different species of maybe sea life that you could actually be. Maybe there could be like a shark or you know, a whale or, you know, a killer whale. Not just like squids and inklings, but a bunch of different characters. I just think that would add so much variety and let the player really express what they want their character to be and play like. There already are so many unique weapons, but just keep on adding more. And you know what? You know what? You know what? Add this. That's right, add my boy Flood. Maybe it would just be a little Easter egg, or maybe it won't even be that powerful, but I just think it would be so sweet to have Flood in Splatoon 3. And when we're talking about customization, how about Nintendo adds a custom map maker? That's right, Splatoon 3, you'll be able to create your own battle stages. With the recent release of Super Mario Maker 2, I mean, it's proven more now than ever that the player base out there is so creative and amazing, and I bet some players out there could create better maps than the developers of Splatoon did. I mean, there's just so many great ideas and just stuff out there that players could put into it and make the best maps possible. For Turf War, for Salmon Run, for whatever. I just think a Mapmaker would be such an easy thing to add, and just a mode that would give people hours and hours of enjoyment. Okay, this next one is a big one, a really big one. I want new modes, new modes, new modes. I love the addition of Salmon Run and Splatoon 2, but I just want brand new stuff. Personally, I don't love all the new modes that Splatoon 2 offers, but I do love some of them, so let's add on a bunch more, and I'm sure I could find some ones that I love. Also, how about we have some single player modes where it's not team based, it's just one player against maybe other players in a death match or something like that. And I know this isn't the most original idea and it's been all over the internet a million times, but in Splatoon 3 it might be a good time for a battle royale mode. I'm not exactly sure how that would work, but you know, why not? Nintendo, bring one of your IPs into the battle royale, genre. And it'll just be one mode. It won't be the whole game, just one little piece of what will be a beautiful game. Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2 are both amazing looking games, and I'm sure Splatoon 3 will look even better. I mean, the game looks so awesome that I'm not sure how they can improve the graphics. Maybe they can add some sort of more like paint physics or just more physics in the game so it feels better and just looks a little smoother. I was thinking that maybe you have a mode where it's a totally different art style. Maybe it's more cel shaded, maybe it looks a little more hand drawn, but I like the art style how it is, so art style isn't something I would make major changes with unless it was like a separate thing, like its own little mode. Something that other multiplayer games have are weekly events. I know Splatoon has its Splatfest once a month, but I want weekly events that maybe you go up against other players and the winner gets a lot of money to spend on new outfits, or you get rewarded with new outfits if you complete it. Very similar to how Destiny, it basically just goes on forever and they're constantly updating and adding. I want like weekly events, I want stuff going on that you could look forward to. And personally, for me personally, I don't want Splatfest for 2 years. I want Splatfest forever. Yeah, that's right. I want them forever. Maybe you get 2 years of support, but then after the 2 years is up, you get repeat Splatfest of I forget what it is. It's like French fries versus chicken nuggets. If you have that in the second month of the game, bring it back for the third year. Just have Splatfest forever. Now to wrap up the predictions, it's time to talk about release date. I mean, Splatoon 2 came out 2 years ago, and they recently did say that the new game is barely even in development, if not at all. So unfortunately, I think we're at least going to have to wait about 2 to 3 years. Splatoon 2 was rushed to just get it on the Switch, so I really hope they take their time with Splatoon 3, add every little nook and cranny, every mechanic, every new piece of graphics, any mode, just add it all together so when it comes out, it really is the definitive version of Splatoon. So I'm predicting that it's going to come out in about 3 years, so 2022-ish, sorry, probably at the very end of the Switch, or for whatever the next Nintendo system is. I mean, do you really need 2 Splatoon games on one Nintendo system? Or it'd be a great launch title for the Switch 2, or whatever they want to call the next system. Splatoon 2 is probably my favorite multiplayer game, maybe ever, and definitely one of my favorite games on the Switch. That's why it was so much fun making this video and giving you guys my predictions. I'd really love to hear what predictions you have for Splatoon 3 or a sequel. Let me know right down here in the comments section. I'll be sure to get back to you. I said stop dancing, Alright, I'll dance. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I make 1 to 2 videos a week. I'm doing some live streaming, so if you're interested in any of that stuff, be sure to hit that sub button and ring that bell. Ding! So next time I go live with content, you get it right away. Guys, thanks again for watching this video. I'm Turbo Jesse, and I'll see you on the flip side.